If stuff looked like this in June, we'd be planting right now. Good morning, welcome back. It's Monday morning here. We've got a busy week ahead, a busy day today. I've got seed stuff to do, but right now we're spraying some more wheat. Dad just got back from doing his first load of the morning. I'm going to talk to him and see what the plan is. Okay, well, he is spraying a field that's right up here on the corner. It's close, so he can tender to himself, just drive back and forth. And then later this morning or afternoon, he's got we got a field that's a few miles away, 6-7 miles away, that we will need to get a load down there with the tender truck. So I'll probably help him with that once we get there. Right now, I've got some empty seed boxes in the barn in the back here that I'm going to load up and take down to my seed warehouse I need for treating those beans that are in a wagon. And we're going to start working on getting that ready to go. Here's the boxes we're after. A couple more there if we need them. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but we'll figure that out. Problem is, that truck is right there, and there's not quite enough room, so I got to push it around by hand to be able to move it and get it with the forklift without pulling the truck out. Well, that's a weird spot to take a nap. You okay? You okay? How about your buddy? You okay? Alright, so I'm down here in my seed warehouse. Got some empty boxes scattered around. Those are the beans we need to get out of that wagon. I still got to figure out how to get them out of that wagon. I don't really want to do it with 5-gallon buckets, but that might be what it ends up being. In the meantime, I was going to put this corn all back and get it organized, and then I thought, well, I might as well sort out another one of the big orders that's going to go out here this week. So I'm working on that. I got to get the 32 bags on the bottom of this pallet I need, so I got to get the stuff that's on top of there off, and I'm just kind of moving some bags around and sorting things out at the moment. Well, my pile is starting to get smaller there, finally. That's good. All of that stuff sitting over there goes to one customer, including that box. So that's a good deal. And yeah, and a lot of boxes of beans. I don't even know how many boxes. 40-ish, something like that. Okay, well, I decided I'm going to make a run of treating beans here. I got like 80 units that need to get done for that big order that's going out yet, so I want to get those done. And there's 3 other boxes that are getting treated with the same stuff, so 5 total. So we're going to do those 5 right now. And yeah, so I've got chemicals mixing. These beans are getting our Saltro treatment, which is the added fungicide for sudden death syndrome, SDS. And so I'm going to leave the yellow coloring out. These beans will not be orange, they will be red. Kind of helps me differentiate them a little bit, plus I don't have to put so much stuff on the seed. It helps me, yeah, do a better job applying it better, basically. So I've got everything ready to go on the treater side, but I've got to get the boxes out. They're over in that pile, and take the lids off and all that. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, well, we are treating beans again. I had to go through and calibrate our pumps again because this is a new chemical mix, and every time you put different stuff in the mix, it changes the viscosity of it and how it flows, and so you got to recalibrate the pump. It stores it for each chemical, but I haven't run this combination before, so we had to do that, and then we're ready to go. I don't know if they look more red to you or not, but they don't have any yellow colors, so they're not as orange as the ones we had been running. All right, well, we got 5 boxes to run through, and then we'll be done with this batch. We're ready for those. Well, to be honest, I have no idea what the last thing I filmed was, but we're in the middle of treating these beans. Got them all in boxes, and they're coming out red, which is what we want. They also have the right treatment on them, too. These are getting Cruiser Max Vibrance plus some inoculant. I've got the boxes from this morning over here. They've got to get put away. And we've got a couple of boxes here to treat yet. So that's what we're doing. I haven't talked to Dad recently to know where he's at with the spray and stuff. But as soon as I get these done, I'll go down there and check in with him. The neighbor's out spraying his wheat today. I don't think he could have his boom any higher off the ground either. All right, well, I got that done. These boxes are empty. The wagon is gone. Those beans are treated and out of here. You'll notice I have 2 forklifts again. Yeah, that one gave me some more trouble, but when I had to go and try and move it, because forks were in a box that I needed to move, started right up. So I don't know if it's an overheating thing when I use it too much, maybe. I really don't know what's going on with that forklift, but it's concerning. So anyway, I am gonna head out. Oh, we also got some plot seeds sorted. While they were waiting for me to treat beans, I got them to put some stuff in some piles for me. So we got to go through this at some point this week, put it in on pallets per grower where it goes, basically. So my sales rep uses my seed warehouse as a transfer point and a shipping point for all of the territory's needs, I guess. So all of her plot seed comes to me here, and then it gets sorted out to all the other individual dealers and delivered out of this location. And so with the quarantine stuff that's going on, nobody's really wanted to come and do that and sort that out. And I get it. I understand it. So I'm going to take care of at least getting it sorted out into the right piles, and then hopefully somebody will deliver it. So plus a lot of it is mine, stuff that I'll be planting in plots out here, and I do a plot down to Berkey as well. So first step is sorting it out by variety piles, and then you can go and pull whatever you need for each individual plot. So we'll work on that at some point this week. I'm going to take this other forklift back to the farm and clean up some stuff there, and then we'll find Dad and see what else is going on. So when I was pulling back into the farm with that forklift, Phil was pulling in with that truck. He tendered 28 down to that field that I thought I was going to have to, so that is good. That means Dad is just finishing up the nitrogen on our wheat. He should be back here any minute. While I'm waiting for him, we're going to take a little walk. We're going to go out in one of our fields with our shovel and do some digging. I'm curious how dry our ground is getting. And to tell you the truth, it's pretty dry, especially for April 6th. The top several inches here especially is good. This stuff down a little bit deeper. This stuff is still gooey. It's not quite ready for any field work, but we're maybe with this 2 days away, maybe 2 days, I would say. 2 decent warm sunny days. The problem though is that they're calling for rain tomorrow. Hopefully we'll miss most of it, or at least won't get much, because there's no more real rain in the forecast after that for the next week or so. Although it is going to cool down with highs in the 40s instead of 50s and 60s like the last few have been. I don't know exactly what that means. April 6th is still way early. The earliest we've ever planted corn was April 8th, and that was in 2012 when it was 80 degrees in March. So we're probably a good 2 weeks away from being really comfortable planting and saying let's go. But I might try some if conditions were really fit. If stuff looked like this in June, we'd be planting right now. But it's not June. We're a long ways from that. So we're gonna be patient and take our time, and we'll see what tomorrow brings, and then maybe it'll dry off in another week here. It is possible if we don't get the rain tomorrow, which I think it's like a 50% chance. So theoretically we could miss it. Maybe by the end of the week we'll be planting something. Maybe. All right, well, I just talked to Dad. He is done spraying 28, although he loaded up the sprayer with just some water, and he's going to go flush everything out to make sure that it's clean, and that 28 is pretty corrosive stuff, so he's going to wash it off. I'm done for the day. I apologize. This probably wasn't a real exciting video, but it is what it is. My wife's not feeling the greatest. I got to go pick up some medicine for her and go home and watch the boys. So that's my plan for the rest of tonight. You guys have a good night. Hope you had a good weekend. And hit the like and subscribe buttons for me if you would, please. Leave me comments down below. There's a slight chance we'll be planting by the end of the week. It's small, but there is that possibility. So stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow probably.